Have you ever wondered what separates companies that thrive with AI from those that struggle? There's one critical role that most organizations overlook, but it could be the key to unlocking the full potential of artificial intelligence in your business. In this video, we'll reveal the newly developed position that every company needs to succeed with AI and show you how to implement it effectively. Stay tuned until the end and I'll reveal the 4 core competencies that will make you competitive for this role. This is AI Capitalist, where I'm bridging the divide between the technologists cooking up all the AI revolution gadgets and the business leaders like you who have to actually get the work done. Lately, there's been some buzz around this new position called the Chief AI Officer, which is a sort of captain who makes sure that artificial intelligence is deployed in a safe and productive way. If you search on Indeed or other job websites, you're going to notice a bump in new positions with this title. Okay, great. So what's the big deal? Most of the job descriptions describe the Chief AI Officer, or CAIO, position as one to understand the technology and figure out how to apply it to problems and frictions existing across the organization. But it goes beyond just figuring out where to apply AI. These days, you've got to make sure that the AI that you're deploying is safe and secure, and make sure that the technology maintains ethical standards. What the CAIO needs to do is build the right architecture for both technology and process so that the company is flexible, adaptable, and can thrive in a world that's getting more uncertain every day. One of the fun parts of adopting and working in machine learning and AI is that it's such a new field that there aren't really clearly defined career paths or positions. There are titles like data engineer, data scientist, data miner, data analyst, data. And there isn't such a clear differentiation between all of these different terms. And even 2 data scientists at different companies might have entirely different job descriptions. From what's showing up on LinkedIn, there seems to be quite a few paths to summit the CAIO mountain. You could come up through the ranks of IT and operations as Chief Technology Officer, the CTO, or Marketing and Customer Relations as the Chief Digital Officer, or CDO. Some say that the job should require a legal background to avoid legal disasters from doing AI wrong. AI has a lot of potential, but it's just plain dangerous for organizations to take on without adult supervision. At the time I'm filming this video, artificial intelligence is still in its infancy. How many organizations out there have a fully mature system up and running where they're confident about every ethical and safety concern from top to bottom? The recent AI developments give us the illusion of simplicity. Ever since ChatGPT came out, it's given the false impression that anyone can implement any solution. But ChatGPT is like a machine-human interface that masks huge internal complexity. You can always get an answer, but in business, you always need to get the right answer. That's what the CAIO position is for. The CIO will be one point of responsibility for all of the AI initiatives bubbling around in all the different corners of your organization. Instead of having a bunch of mavericks doing their own thing with no coordination, a Chief AI Officer will rein them in and will get them all rowing in the same direction. Now I know what you're thinking. This is just another fancy C-suite executive spending our revenue on a bigger office. Isn't this just the next fad? Why not just shuffle some of this off onto the Chief Innovation Officer and shuffle some off onto the Chief Metaverse Officer, whatever. Let me put it this way. Chief AI Officer is the next logical position in the C-suite. Before we had Chief Technology Officers, nobody had to champion new technology initiatives. Before the Chief Financial Officer hit the scene, we never needed a champion for budgeting and investment. As for digital transformation, we were chugging along just fine on Windows 97 before the Chief Digital Officer came along. Now, let's face it, times change, and now we're in time of AI. Your Chief AI Officer is going to be spending a lot of time with different parts of your organization performing 4 mission-critical tasks. His first task is going to be to partner with business leaders on AI initiatives. This means educating non-technical folks and getting everyone excited to adapt artificial intelligence into their processes. Task number 2, he's going to be working with the technology leaders like the CTO and CIO on designing, creating, testing, and deploying AI technologies actually do the thing. Number 3 is designing, testing, and deploying AI policies for legal, risk, and compliance with your Chief Legal Officer and other risk managers. And number 4, working with your CFO and COO to measure the business impact and financial returns. Because this is AI Capitalist, we're here to learn how to use AI to supercharge our revenue and profits. If your expensive Chief AI Officer isn't dramatically increasing your bottom line it's time to send him packing. And if you feel this episode is helping your bottom line, I would urge you to give it a thumbs up below. Pushing the like button lets me know that I'm making content that you want to see, and it helps spread that value to others. I thank you for your support. But what I really need to emphasize is just how little most experienced professionals know about AI. They watch some YouTube videos, they ask chatbots to write some stuff, and their eyes kind of glaze over, imagining a future where they're in hammocks working 4-hour work weeks while the money rolls in. Sure, let's all deploy AI to target some of those efficiency gains we all want to see. And yeah, maybe we can boost our profits by outcompeting competitors with some revolutionary new products and services. The reality is that deployment is key, and bringing in a CAIO is going to make sure that AI gives you the edge.